Welcome back to Home in the Earth. This episode focuses on the task of insulating, waterproofing, and stuccoing the skylights on the bedroom wing. We start with attaching some treated furring strips to each skylight. That white pipe is a plumbing stack vent, so I need to reduce that and get it close and tight to the wall so that I can fit it underneath the stucco, so it'll be protected by the rest of this assembly. These furring strips will be used to attach 4 inches of rigid insulation to each skylight. First, I puzzle the 2-inch thick EPS in between the strips. EPS is cheap, it drains well, it's easy to shape and cut and fit, and it's flexible and a little bit squishy and compressible so you can tightly squeeze it between those strips. Then I put on those wood blocks to hold the EPS in place while the spray foam sets up to glue the pieces in. Some of the footage was lost, so we'll skip ahead past the waterproofing layer, but you'll see those steps again later. We have 5 of these to do. Then I'm overlapping that with some roofing paper to protect the skylight curbs. I think I might have done some of the overlap wrong, so I added an extra piece at the top of this one. Call it my practice skylight, the rest will be better. Welcome back on a Saturday morning, and you can see the blue lines that mark where the furring strips were from the day before. I cut sheets of 25 psi XPS to fit these sides, and then I screw them on with 3.5-inch triple-coated deck screws and lath washers. And then I'll cover that with steel lath to hold the stucco. The same idea continues all the way around. And then I'll get any remaining cracks with spray foam. And now Sherry is coming in and adding some wire ties to tighten up that lath a bit. It makes it much easier to stucco later. And next we'll go back and add a second layer over the waterproofing on another skylight. It's the same process, but getting faster with practice. That 4-inch pipe out the side of it is for the bathroom exhaust fan. I'm stuccoing this section myself because Sherry said she wouldn't do the side at the top of the cliff. But then Sherry took over and did the rest of the scratch coat, and I could see she couldn't resist improving some stuff on my side, even with the cliff. Again, it's called a scratch coat because she scratches those lines into it. They'll help the next coat of stucco stick to this base coat better. Now this skylight's ready for the waterproofing step. After taking off the temporary holding blocks, we add some 45mm EPDM rubber. The waterproofing umbrella for the roof below the dirt was installed to go up the sides of the skylight before we even added those furring strips. So the skylight skirt now extends to the bottom of this trench, overlapping the house's waterproofing insulation umbrella by about 2 feet to divert water. It's not meant to be a perfect seal, but after more than 5 years we've had no leaks. And then the roofing paper waterproofs by shingling, so we start at the bottom and overlap upward. That white tape is Tyvek house wrap tape. It's the best tape for this application. And then we cover this whole assembly with the 2-inch rigid XPS again and lath. And again, we spray foam the cracks to seal it, and it glues it together as well. This last skylight's getting waterproofed with a combination of that 25mm rubber and 14mm billboard vinyls. I guess I was running out of rubber scraps. And then again, we cover the skylight curb with the roofing paper. The ultimate plan was to cover the tops of these in folded copper sheets, as I'd done for the garage parapet. I'll put that video on the top right. But there are more pressing jobs to take care of right now, and that roofing paper will hold up for a long time, so that last step will have to wait for another season. For now, we'll take it as far as finishing the lath and stucco so that everything is protected from the environment. Thanks again for joining us. The next video we'll show the framing for the tower roof that we did at the same time as this work. You can actually see some of it in the background in some of these shots.